everybody, back with a new episode of Supernatural. New season, season 10. I feel like this is a big deal for the show and for me. I've come a long way, and the show is still kicking. It's still giving me what I need, and that is really impressive in that amount of time, because, you know, a lot of shows peter out towards the end, and it's really just still serving. So we left off with Demon Dean, and I know you guys had months that watched it live, and I feel like I do need more time to sit with this, but we must move forward, and this is going to be tough, man. I don't know what it's going to look like, him being a demon. He's still got the mark of Cain, and I just don't know if he's going to be a dead-eyed killer, or if he's going to be any semblance of the Dean that we know. No clue. I hate that this even happened, because, you know, this was Gadriel's idea, and I was kind of weary of it when they were suggesting it, and Cass was able to defeat Metatron without, maybe he couldn't have done it without the distraction, but man, it's interesting that Cass and Sam both kind of listen to that. They're just used to listening to somebody, because it's usually Dean calling these shots, and he is most certainly won't be now. So I'm really excited for them two and how they're going to be dealing with this. Obviously, it's going to be tough. I don't know if they're going to know right away. I don't know if Sam has just been assuming Dean's dead for a long time, if there's a time jump, what Crowley is going to do with him, with Dean. What is heaven like now? Is Cass fully in charge? What's that look like? So many questions, and anything could happen. I have no assumption of what I'm about to get into. And the episode is called Black, which is what color his eyes were. I don't want to do this. But here we go.
Whatever Boy Scout code you cuddled up to at night, it's all gone.
Dean was no Boy Scout.
Look at you.
What? Oh, Sam. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this mystery spot?
Where's my brother?
I don't know.
Where's my brother?
Oh. A devil's trap? 4 weeks? Okay, so a little bit of a time jump. Sam, we don't want to go down old roads.
So no noticeable crop failures, no mass cattle deaths.
Is this from Sam's injury, or is this from Osric? Is he still recovering? This is the shortest Sam's... Oh, no! Oh, he knew exactly what was going to happen. I was going to say, this is the shortest that Sam's hair's been in a while. Hey, Cass. What are you doing? Where are you?
Sam. Hello. I think I might have found something.
He looks sick.
Good. Cass. I think I jumped the gun here, buddy.
No, Sam, you said it was something.
Oh, I don't want y'all to work together.
I was wrong. Sorry.
I can help.
Cass.
You can't blame what that demon did to your shoulder on me. You were out
I'm
of...
not, okay? I'm not blaming anything on you. What happened, happened.
What is the fuck? Jensen, we know you sing better than that. What?
It was good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What is happening?
What's it look like?
In my bed?
What? Oh, yeah.
What is happening? Dean.
Pants?
Okay, he's a lot more clear-headed than I thought he was going to be. You're just chilling and hanging out with Crowley.
Slightly damaged.
Is there a problem? Hey, you mad?
Dean.
He won't stop. So when he's Crowley, come on, be his handler.
Castiel.
Hannah.
Do you and Dean not
Sensing awkwardness.
cover it up?
Most of the angels who fell during the fall have returned to heaven. A few have not. Some
Oh,
out and out refuse.
shit.
Rogues.
Who were they?
Daniel and Adina.
They can stay here, but they gotta give up the
They
grace.
must be found. They must be brought home, and they must be punished for the sake of all.
Did you get a good look? See my moves? I hope so, because I sure could use a competition.
He's too loose for me. I don't like this version. Where's my grumpy Gus? Look at him. He's so casual.
All you Abaddon groupers are the same, you know that?
Oh, they're
You
still...
should jump me at the gas station.
Oh, no. Now you know. Now you know. Yeah, welcome to the club, Sam. What's up out here?
Is it him?
Are you a hunter? Yeah, I can see some ex-military people getting involved.
I didn't know angels could get nauseous.
I just need a moment.
It's my fault.
You need more grace.
And we have a mission in front of us.
If they want to stay on Earth, let them stay on Earth. Take the grace. That could actually work. But it's going to be temporary,
He's a
right?
good
You
soldier.
need yours.
Say my name! Say my name! Say my name!
Dude.
You're dead.
Nope.
Oh.
Just using a dead man's phone.
Your brother is very much alive. Courtesy of Mom. There now. Feel better?
Abaddon supporters you've been sending to kill my brother? How does Dean feel about that double cross?
If that's what you think is happening, then you're more out of your depth.
What is happening?
I don't know how you did this.
You can't stand the fact that he's mine.
He's not your pet.
My pet. He's my best friend.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dean Winchester completes me. That's what makes you lose your chance.
Crowley don't make me ship it.
to find you.
Crowley is just having the time of his life. Yeah, there we go. Sam. He's got it. God, I wish Cass was doing better. You really need help. Especially banged up.
Had he just left us alone, no one would have been harmed.
His orders were to not leave you alone, and you killed him.
Heaven sends two more.
That's
All
the big
of us
dogs, though.
serve at heaven's command.
Let's diplomatically
But that
talk
was
about
before
this.
the fall, wasn't it? I begin to discover who I really
This is
am.
nonsense.
Because they don't teach you this in heaven?
Cass can understand.
Perhaps they should. Then you would understand why it's worth fighting for.
No, come on.
There are orders.
And there is time
To hear more of
This is a new
To
world for
convince
y'all.
to do the right
Do
thing.
something different.
If it wasn't for me throwing demon chum your way, what do you think would have happened? The mark needs to be sated, otherwise...
Otherwise, I turn into a demon. Yeah, I sort of got that 6 weeks ago.
Does the Tin Man have a sheet metal, will he? Of course I lied.
Okay.
We've done extraordinary things to triplets, all of which have been massively entertaining. I will treasure our Flickr albums forever. But now it's time for us to accept what we are and go out to work.
Pass.
Did I forget to mention I spoke to Moose earlier?
What?
Yes, apparently he's been tracking us for some time now.
He sold me out. Well, that's just lovely.
I don't know what's going on with you. I truly don't. But I've had just about enough of it. Sold you out.
You can't be
I'm
tamed.
doing you a favor. Take the night. Decide. You know where to find me.
Yeah, it's not going the way you planned, huh? He's a demon. He's not going to be loyal to you either.
What the hell is that?
Well, that's a kill switch. This here's the remote.
No. No. I wonder if it's hard for good singers to sing badly. You got cut off. Everyone.
Drink, tough guy.
Kind of looks like Mary.
Then you kept going and going. And I realized whatever is going on with you has nothing to do with my honor at all.
It's not wrong.
You got all that from a bar fight? Wow. You're good.
You're very
I wait
obvious.
tables at a roadhouse. And maybe for a second there, I thought you were a good guy playing bad. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't know what he is.
Maybe you're just...
The kind of guy who sleeps with every skank in every small town dive that he passes through.
I think that makes you the
Do know how
skank.
to read people.
I'm gonna walk out of here thinking I actually deserve that.
Aw, this poor girl.
Do you understand what he's... Fine.
Cass was human. Come on.
But if you are to be free, that is to be decided by all angels.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Dina,
Can we have your grace?
this is Hannah and Castiel. Stow the blade, please.
When she stows hers.
Yeah, both sides. Cease fire.
We'll never get a chance to argue our freedom from a prison cell.
No. We were talking. We were getting somewhere.
Hey, everybody,
Do you want
just...
to be free? Go ahead.
Stand
Be
down.
free.
Hannah?
Why do we have to do this? Fuck. Damn it, it didn't have to go down like that. We could have used that motherfucking grace.
He's gone.
Y'all really need to have a heavenly meeting and figure
It's
out
over.
what y'all fucking doing. What do you want? Do you think this is gonna be bait for Dean?
I suggest you turn tail and run back to that army recruiting ad that spit you out in the first place. He's a monster.
He read your ass.
And I'm the monster now.
Fantastic.
We have to report this.
Report to whom? Who's in charge?
Who's trying to kill me, Castiel?
They just wanted to be left alone.
Oh, answer. It's not gonna be him. Oh, but he did.
Left an open tab at the bar somewhere down the road. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Well, that'll be a cool
He's
comfort
Liam
to your
Neeson.
dead brother.
I told him to let me go. So the jam he's in now, that is his problem.
Yeah, well, I'll be sure to pass that on to him as I'm slitting his throat.
Yeah, you do that.
Dean, do you care at
He
all?
knows me.
Oh my god, I hate this. Dean, are you in there at all? Oh, that's what it is. Alright, well, whatever I was expecting. It was not this. And I feel like this is even worse. Because if he was just dead-eyed and just killing, I feel like that would be easier to digest. Because it would be so much not him that I could separate it. But he's just like a douchier version of himself. It's like the worst parts of him. Obviously, that's what demons are, I guess. But he's so unfeeling in the way that I thought he was at least going to have rage and stuff like that. But Crowley's like keeping the mark sated by sending demons after him so he can kill every once in a while. Wild stuff. But this version of Dean is hard to take. Honestly, I am struggling. He's so happy in a way that sends shivers down the back of my neck because it's so not him. Like, Dean is a grump and, you know, can have like humorous moments and stuff, but like this is so foreign to me. It's so weird. It's so jarring. And I hate it. Crowley is like just trying to be buddies and he's trying to rule rule hell with Dean by his side, and he just wants them to be best of friends. What? I mean, I would like to know what he wants to do with hell. If he wanted to make it more like a rehabilitation place instead of just like a torturous place, I could be open to hearing some of that out. But Dean's not going to play ball in the way that Crowley wants him to. He's a wild card right now. He's not loyal to anybody. He's just trying to have a good time in whatever way that he feels like he needs to. And he's not going to be beholden to Crowley in the way he wants him to. So that's going to be a problem eventually. days I thought we were going to see Dean at the beginning of this episode. Him singing karaoke was not anywhere near the top of the list. And singing it badly, which is just hilarious because we know Jensen has the voice of a angel, rock god. So this is tough. And Sam is all by himself because he tried to bring Cass in, which is what I wanted and would have loved to see. But I can't have nice things. The show will never allow it to be so. And Cass is way worse off than I was expecting. Thought he'd be a little weak, not like on the verge of passing out. And I don't know what he's going to do, but I feel like the solution is there. There's angels that don't want to go back to heaven. And will fight to the death to be taken back. How about talk to him like they were talking to the one guy and let them be like Anna. Anna fell and she didn't have her grace. We could use that grace. And maybe it's not a permanent fix because I guess it would just burn out because it's always borrowed. But if you pile some up, we could be good enough to at least help Dean first and then figure out how to permanently get Cass to be an angel. But maybe that's not what he wants. I don't know. Like, he was relating to that guy super hard because he really enjoyed a lot of the parts of humanity that he got to experience. But that kind of thought process and like letting angels have the option of free will is just going to be a hard sell to these angels and Hannah, which sucks. And it ended violently when it did not have to go down like that. But it is pretty interesting that there are angels that want that free will. And that's great. Everyone should have free will. So I'm curious to know how that's going to play out. But the solution to Cass's grace, at least in the right now, seems very obvious. So I hope we get to that soon because I need Cass to focus on Dean right now because Sam needs help. And he needs help right now because he is tied up by some hunter who, I don't know if he considers himself a hunter. It's just he wants to hunt Dean because whatever Dean did, I'm sure it was terrible. But yeah, Dean's not. Is Dean not gonna go help Sam? I mean, that's the truest indicator of where he's at. If he's not gonna do that, then man. But I'm not surprised. This is a demon we're talking about. How long is he gonna be a demon? I don't know how long I can take this. This hurts me. This hurts. I am struggling with this. Well, they even mentioned, Sam, you didn't, go run over another dog. He didn't take himself out of it once Dean disappeared, which, Sam didn't know that Dean was in purgatory. He just disappeared. So this is the exact same situation, but Sam is very much in a different place. And that's pretty fascinating. I'm very curious to know how Sam's gonna get his brother back. And we saw at the beginning of the episode that he was, going down roads we had seen before previously in Mystery Spot, and we know where all that led to. So I don't think he's quite as bad off. Because Dean's not actually in hell, and now he knows that for sure. And he knows that Dean's not dead. That is Dean as a demon. It's not someone wearing his face. And he hasn't had a lot of time to process that because now he is tied up. And once they have to like confront each other, that's going to be tough. Because as much as I'm struggling with it, imagine what Sam's going to feel like when he sees him and has to like hear whatever an unfeeling Demon Dean is going to say. That's going to hurt, I imagine. But yeah, this was good. This was a kind of setting the table, letting us know where everything's at. You know, it's been like a month, so we know Dean got up to something because that dude's after him. Even with Crowley trying to like keep him in line with sending in Abaddon's people. So where we go from here, I don't know, but we have a very imminent problem right now with Sam being captured. And if Dean is not going to help, I feel like the only person that will or could is Cass. But like, how is he going to find out? This is tough. This was definitely more Howl at the Moon than I was expecting, you know, in like a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. Crowley just wants to like hang out and like be his best friend. Wow, Crowley, wow. This is really interesting. I'm excited for what the season's gonna be, even though I really am. I feel bad. I hate seeing him this way. This is tough for me. I just hope he's not a demon for like the whole season. But then, you know, the storyline deserves like a really meaty chunk of it at least. So we'll see. Hopefully Cass can get the heaven stuff situated, or at least a semblance of like a new beginning. And you know, keep any kind of like chaos agents from trying to like step up and take over. They really need to, you know, Cass was talking about the good sides of chaos, and it's true, like you get free will out of that. But I don't have a problem with them setting up a structure up there. A democracy is something that these angels who just know rules can understand, but also not let it be what it's been, which is exciting in the same way that maybe Crowley wants to restructure some stuff in hell. That's great. Like, this is a good alternative to not being able to shut the gates of hell. And Metatron, they said, is like permanently locked up. So while Demon Dean is the worst thing in my life, I hate so badly, the heaven and hell stuff might be like tempering a little bit, which would be nice. But I don't want to be overly optimistic about that. So yeah, this is good. This sets an interesting path for this season, and definitely not what I was imagining Dean being. Kill. And, you know, I'm glad he's not, because that's what he hates the most about what he truly, like, thinks about himself sometimes. Or that's kind of, like, his version of how Sam feels about himself being wrong. Like, that's their deep-seated fears about themselves. And this version of Dean is just a new look. And I hate it. But, you know, we've seen demons display emotions, you know. I would love to see some humanity somewhere in this Dean and see if we could pull that out at all. But with the Mark of Cain, with him constantly having to kill to keep it in check, I don't know if that's possible. I think once Sam gets saved, and however he can out of the situation he's in, now that he knows that Dean's not dead, we've got to investigate this Mark of Cain. When are they going to go to Cain? Like, that needs to happen. Because if we're going to get Dean back, it's got to go. It's got to go. And the only person I feel like who would know how to do that would be Cain. Maybe Crowley, I don't know. But yeah, what an opener. Definitely unexpected. But I'm not mad at it. And I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being, but I knew I would because he's almost smarmy to the degree that I imagine he's going to be as Soldier Boy. So this almost feels like a little taste of what we're going to get. So that's kind of interesting. But as far as Dean Winchester goes, this is not him at all. And I am torn up about it. So yeah, I'm really excited about where we're going. So yeah, really good episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.